is the River Styx, and back here was where the Hellfire Club performed satanic rituals, supposedly. These are the Hellfire Caves, haunted by many spirits. But let me explain. There's lots of history to this area, but all you need to know for the sake of this video is that Sir Francis Dashwood created the caves between 1748 and 1752 for 3 reasons: to extend/improve his estate to impress his neighbours, to help with the local unemployment rate by having them excavate and create these chalk caves, and because he wanted somewhere for the Hellfire Club to take place. He founded the Hellfire Club in 1718 with lots of other previous names like the Order of the Knights of West Wickham. The Hellfire Club is more of a modern name for them. And their motto was "Do what thou wilt," including members like John Montague, John Wilkes, and maybe even Benjamin Franklin. And what happens at Hellfire Club stays at Hellfire Club. Now clearly they enjoyed Greek mythology, with members worshipping Venus and Bacchus. Makes complete sense for a club basically just made for debauchery. They also have the River Styx, in myth used to separate the mortal realm from that of the dead and Hades, signifying the fact that the inner temple of the club is directly below St. Lawrence's Church above. Just making sure it was extra clear that up in the normal world, these were brilliant men, but down in the caves, anything goes. But onto the ghost stories. The Dashwood Mausoleum is right next to the church, so above the caves, holding the Dashwood family and some special friends. Paul Whitehead was a satirist and the club's secretary, who paid to have his heart in the mausoleum. In 1829, it was stolen by an Australian soldier, so Whitehead's ghost has been spotted many times since, clearly searching the cave for his heart. But if someone meets his eye, he disappears. His heart isn't the only thing missing from the mausoleum, because several urns and busts were stolen and vandalised when it fell into almost disrepair in 1956. So the poltergeist of an elderly man spotted within the caves could be a family member too. Suki or Susan was a 16-year-old barmaid who had somehow started seeing an aristocrat who had sent her a message telling her to meet him at the caves and to wear a white dress as a wedding gown. Now the rest of the story varies, but her ghost has been spotted many times in the caves, and Heritage Explorer are doing a VIP tour and dinner at the Hellfire Caves this Halloween, so you should join to find out the story. Some people think the Hellfire Club still meet here as spirits, because Gregorian chants, a pretty ancient form of music, have been heard from the inner temple. People have been touched, light orbs seen, and some of the cave's temperature and lights dropped